All right, Hans Temisto, FightHype.com with Richardson Hitchins. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah.
You're fighting an undefeated guy. Second fight with Matchroom. How you feeling about your opponent? Do you think he could kind of push you to a level that you haven't been to before yet, man?
We never know. We gotta go out there and just see. You never know. It's just about going out there, making the adjustments, and going out there to compete and dominate. So that's what we always come to do. And Saturday night is gonna be a good night of boxing.
How does it feel to finally have some activity, man? You know, you were such a really good amateur, former Olympian. Your career kind of stalled a little bit with Mayweather Promotions, and now you just signed with Matchroom last year, and you already got your second fight with them. So how does it feel to finally get that, that activity?
Yeah, definitely great to be feeling relevant, being able to answer the question when people ask me, when your next fight? Oh yeah, my next fight is this, or we got this lined up. It feels good to have structure in my career, and that's all I really wanted.
Gotcha. Now, I know I saw an interview before where you were just like, you have all the skills in the world. You feel like you're as skillful as a guy like Devin Haney. You just don't have, I guess, like maybe the publicity that he has and things like that. What makes you feel that you are on the same level as a guy who's undisputed at 135, man?
Because I know I'm on the same level. I'm not just one of the fighters that's talking for clout. Devin Haney know that. All my young peers know that. I'm one of the superstars of that class that came out, in 2015, 2016. We all grew up in the amateurs together. We all know who the thoroughbreds of the young fighters coming up. And I'm not somebody that just could tell you that. You could ask all my peers. You could ask Devin Haney. You could ask Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson. They'll tell you that I'm the truth. And I mean, I've been dedicating my whole life to the sport of boxing. So there's no other way I could see it.
How was it to kind of get out there in Houston, get away from, I guess, like, the gritty side of New York, get to Houston, chill with Shakur, all of those guys over there, get that work in, man? Was it as good work, or did you kind of miss being out here, a little bit in the grimy city of Brooklyn, New York, man?
Nah, it was good work. It was a good work. Definitely got to stay focused, be out there, and just being out there with a sharp guy like Shakur, picking my brain, and I'm picking his brain, and took me back to them amateur days when we was coming up, and it was just, young, skillful talent in the gym just pushing each other.
A lot of people don't know, but you've sparred like everybody.
Yeah.
Basically everybody. So when you say that you feel like you're on the same level with everybody, it's not you really assuming you've shared the ring with guys for countless rounds. So I don't think anybody would really know more than you. How do you expect Gervonta to do with Ryan Garcia at 136, man? Do you think Gervonta just gets it done like a lot of people are saying? Or are you giving Ryan a legitimate 50-50 shot to get that done, man?
I give it 70-30, 60-40 at worst. I think that Tank is the better fighter, but the power, I don't think Tank ever seen the power and speed and...
Wait, 60-40 in whose favor?
Tank favor.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying I just feel like it's going to be a little hesitancy there because Tank never really seen a person with a power and speed like Ryan. So it can make it a little different. But, I mean, it's a good fight.
Thoughts on Regis? Do you think he's the top dog at 140 right now, or do you kind of consider Josh Taylor, who was undisputed but kind of voluntarily gave up his belt? You think he's still the top dog?
Josh Taylor definitely the top dog at 140, for sure.
Think you'll get yourself a title shot this year?
God willing, yes. And if not, definitely 2024, we'll definitely be fighting for a world title.
Gotcha. Provided you get this win on Saturday night, man, who's like an ideal guy, somebody that doesn't have a belt but does have a big name that'll make people say, okay, Richardson beat this dude? Nah, he got to be up next.
Teofimo Lopez.
Sheesh, you ain't even hesitate on that one, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about him as a fighter?
I think he's dangerous, explosive, and powerful. But I just feel like I said, I'm on a different level skillfully.
Do you think, because I know Devin Haney was saying that he hasn't really looked the same since he lost to George Kambosos, like something seems to be off. Do you think he's a little bit off, or do you think he's still the same explosive, great fighter, or does he seem off when he lost to George Kambosos?
I don't think he seemed off. I think he is Teofimo. He just didn't land that big explosive shot that he always, end the show with. I just think that's Teofimo. He always been boxing like that. I've always seen glints. Things that he's exposing right now, I've been seeing glints of those since he was coming up in the amateurs. I've been always thought he was since he was coming up in his pro career, I always looked at Teo like, he's beatable. But, I just thought it would take a special guy to beat him. And on that night, George Kambosos was special.
how does that play out between you two guys, man? A boxing match, boxing clinic, or do you think it's kind of one of those explosive fights? You guys meet in the middle of the ring and make it happen.
I don't know. I can. It just happens when we get in that ring and figure it out, and we case by case basis. I might go in there and dominate, or we might go in there and have to go to war. We don't know how it's gonna go. We don't know how that will go, but I mean, definitely a fight I would be looking forward to.
Gotcha. I feel like I'll be really wrong if I didn't ask you, and no bias, gotta make sure I point that out. I know Shakur's your guy, for sure, but you know, Devin, that's a hell of a fighter as well. First though, do you think Devin is gonna take care of business against Devin Haney? I mean against
Lomachenko?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
I'm not gonna let you sit on the fence, man. Who you rocking with?
I
Man?
mean, I want Devin to win, of course, because he's somebody that I grew up with, somebody that definitely I know to a certain extent. So I would want him to win, but you don't never know. Lomachenko, the boxing is a fucked up sport. It's in with the new, out with the old. So they trying to count Lomachenko out like he didn't accomplish great things, or this guy wasn't recognized as one of the best fighters in our generation. So you can't just count somebody like that over. Devin Haney haven't been in the ring with somebody like that, so it's different.
Gotcha. But let's just say, perfect world, Devin does win. He is the favorite. He is younger. Let's just say he does win. Devin, Shakur, who you got?
I think Shakur Stevenson beat Devin, but I think it'll be a close fight, though. I think it'll be a good fight, a close, good fight, but I think Shakur edge it out.
Gotcha. Like always, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you.